Well, that was a disaster. It was an absolute disaster. Does not surprise me though. Just one more reason why I'm getting fed up with this stuff. One more dang reason. Well, if you're tuning in right now, I can't see my chat, but I've been sitting here talking to myself for about 45 minutes, maybe longer, probably longer. I've been talking to myself, thinking that the camera was rolling because I was trying to do this as a video so I could go in and edit out all the cuss words and, the hard times and make it look nice and smooth and, flowing, good flowing video. Well, unfortunately for me, my camera shut off and gives me an error message saying, camera is hot. Camera is hot. Well, I'll be dipped. Camera shut off and did not record any of this. So, figured, well, hell, let me just go ahead and go live. Talk to the people. It's been a while since I've been on. I haven't really talked to anybody lately. Just kind of been doing my thing, You guys missed all of the fun, all the excitement. Just been putting this pump on, took a pump out of the transmission. I took the pump out of the transmission there. See the front drum, all that stuff. Everybody's calling me a bitch and take it apart. Well, of course I'm going to take it apart. I know beach. I'm no beach. Take it apart. Unfortunately, an hour of standing here talking to myself while I was doing this and got no video. No video. Which sucks. Sucks a big one. So I got the front converter seal in there. All that stuff is in there now. Oh yeah. There we go. So where is my chat? Where's my chat? I do not see it on my screen. If you're talking to me, I am terribly sorry. All messages, as always. Huh. All right. I don't know why I'm not seeing my chat, peeps. Uno momento, por favor. Yeah. Live chat is on. Live chat summary is on. Anyone can participate. No message delay. Let's see. All potential inappropriate comments. No, I like the inappropriate comments, especially when they're dirty. I like the dirty comments. Just not seeing my chat. Yeah, there. Z-Dog. I am. Thanks for commenting, by the way, because now I can see my chat. Appreciate it. That is, I don't know if you've been watching there, but that is the front pump out of the 4L60E. And y'all, I was just explaining that I've been recording because I wanted to just make this a video. So I go in and edit and, jazz it up and such. But my phone, as I was recording, said that it was overheating and it wouldn't let it. It just knocked my video out. So I let the phone cool off and started recording again, disassembling the pump and stuff. Because really, I wanted the video so if I screwed up somewhere, I could go back and reference it. But it stopped recording 3 minutes into the second part of the video, which was me disassembling the pump, laying all the components out and the pump and laying everything out, and it only got 4 minutes. So essentially me taking the bolts out and it was gone. So now we're just on a hope and a prayer that I put this together, right? We will see. We will see. And I'm just using a little bit, very small skim of Vaseline on the items that rotate on startup, which would be the front pump. This, like I said, this is your pump. This rotates. As this rotates, it scoops fluid. It scoops fluid and pushes it through the port. And when it comes through the port, you have torque converter control solenoid that goes here. And then you have another pump pressure solenoid that's on here. It's on the transmission side. And all these things communicate with each other, which is great. So now, you should be able to just set this all back together. I figured. There it is. I'm not missing anything. Everything is back. We ended up replacing these little wedge and a stopper. Replaced that. There's the converter bushing. This little doodad, whatever the hell that's for, and there's the pump. There's your pump screen. It actually looks really nice. It has no metal in it whatsoever. But we got a new one, so I put the new one in there. Now we're going to put all this back together and hope for the best. So if I screwed it up, guarantee I will be the first one to know about it. Really. Looks pretty good. There. Oh, I'm still holding on to those. Get those out of my hand. Doesn't really. Let's flip that back over real quick. This thing looks good. Ah, I see which one it was. This one. Really simple. Oh, okay. That's why it was sticking up. Those came up. All right. Let's do this a different way. I marked these two halves just so I wouldn't I would know exactly where they came from. That's better. No wobbly wobbly. All right. Let's get. They say not to tighten these, so leave them loose. Oh, it's my hand under there. Get my hand away from that. Go. So I'm pushing on that. I'm pushing the pump around at the bottom through that shaft. Pushing that thing around pretty good. So, per performa, so leave these loose and set the pump in the hole to get it lined up so that you know that it's perfectly centered. Because if you're off just a little bit, one of those passages in here could be off and it'd be leaking into another passage, and then you would have pump pressure problems and such. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to leave these loose. And we'll set this in there. Of course, we're going to set it in there with no nylons or anything, so we don't have to fight it to get it back out. All right, let's back together. Let's see, what's people talking about? Sal, I am doing, that is a transmission front pump for 4L60E. Come and swap, huh? What are you doing? So there's a transmission right there. So that pump sits down in that big cavity there, and of course this shaft here goes through that. That's the valve body. That's your pump pressure solenoid, torque converter control. The TCC solenoid goes here. The valve that I was just pointing at goes in this hole here. All that's got to come out so you don't break it. If you 937 Ranch Life, you live in Florida, brother. I always do side work. Always do side work. So that looks hunky dory. Now let's sit this back in here. Set this in. A little wiggle and a jiggle, they say. It should center that up. After you do that, so Skinny Jeans started recording again to record all that disassembly. Camera stop. So anyway, so everything is back together. I just set it in there to recenter it. I got to pull it back out and tighten those bolts up and put the O-rings in, the gasket in, all that stuff.
You need the torque spec or so torque.
Okay.
Look it up if you need me to, or you just
Yeah, no. Look it up. Let's do it. I just want to bump them up so they don't slip around on us. That's all. Let me move my camera back.
look it up on video or
Just Google it.
DWR. Ace. Not what we're looking for, right?
We need those. It was probably about 25 inch pounds, really. Wasn't very tight to begin with.
Assembly to case bolts is 18 pounds in the star pattern. Pump
Okay.
cover to pump body bolts, 18 pounds star pattern, according to Google.
Pretty damn close then.
I thought you said 20.
Should have banged that in when I had the front off. Would have been a lot easier. That's okay. I'll put it in after. I'll put it in after just so I don't have to worry about it beating the shit out of the other end of that. Fix It Yourself Garage. What is up, man? Welcome in. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Fix It Yourself Garage. Well, you're in the right place because that's what we're doing right now. That's exactly what we're doing right now. I'm sure you probably know what that is. No explanation needed. I'm doing well. I'd be doing much better if I wasn't doing this. No, actually, I don't mind it. Keeps me sane. Let's get this other gasket before I forget to put that on. Set that right there. Let's see if there's an angle where I could get all of this in one screen here. Fix my extension cord. So I can get everything in one shot. Get you fixed up here, everybody. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's looking better. All right. I'm not going to see much of your comments, and you're a little far away, but it'll be all right. Transmissions for the 2000 Trans Am. It's in the lift bay over there. That car. It's my R&D department right there. This stupid thing. It goes in one way. That ain't the way. That ain't the way. That's definitely not the way. You see all the holes there. Right there. There it is. Okay. The dog's outside? Okay, I heard the okay. So put oil in it. Okay. Oh, I used a little Vaseline on the rotating surfaces. Just going to use a little. I'm going to use a little Vaseline on this to hold this in place. Yeah, it'll melt away, not cause any problems. in theory. All right, that's in there. What happened? What happened there with this is that the converter started going out in this because we turboed the car and it's making a bunch more power than it should be with the torque converter in it. So we took a torque converter out, we took transmission out, took torque converter out, and we sent the torque converter back to Circle D for upgrades that are more suited for the power level that the car is making. And it's going to be a little better with drivability. When we were taking it apart, I pulled the converter out, and the front bushing had some wear on it. So I took the front bushing out and replaced it. In order to do the bushing, you have to disassemble the pump on this stupid transmission, which I've only done a couple bushings on other GM transmissions, and you've never had to do that. I've always just been able to get a pick in there and pop it out and then put the new one back in and no problem. But whatever reason, when they did this 4L60, they decided it was a good idea to machine a little lip in the front of that pump. You know, so your bushing, your converter bushing doesn't walk out. But, you know, it's a good idea. But it sucks for the person that's trying to do this without disassembling a transmission. I'm no transmission guy by any means. Hi, son. What you doing?
Dad's using it right now.
Yeah, you want it? Here you go.
You're using it right now, you can still use it.
I don't need it. I don't need it right now. Have fun with it.
You changed all the bolt springs yet?
No, I'm not. Still gotta put these split nylons on. I sure do hope they're right about these things. Well, unfortunately, we'll be the first ones to know. Hey, Dakota, how you doing, man? Homecoming, cool. Haven't gone to one of those in a long time. Homecoming, man, oh man. That's where a lot of people did the first things in their life. Homecoming. Sweet. Enjoy your time, my friend. Enjoy your time.
He snuck it, dropped it in the case, and now it hit the pump all the way down. Waiting on the next step. Lined it up with a screwdriver, tapped it in flush. He's not, he doesn't have any O-rings on it yet. For gaskets in.
Right. Dakota? What the hell? She is fucking is. She is fucking is my girlfriend only. Alright. Cool. I think. Fucking is my girlfriend only. Alright. Sure. I don't know. Somebody weed eating? Sounds like he just impacted him in there.
Oh, he has a calibrated air gun.
Sure. Sure he does.
What are you saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I remember that. On this, has to go back on here. Like that.
Doesn't say how much is it's gun, but I'm pretty sure he used 20 in another video, but it was 18.
All right.
Power pattern. 18 in the pound.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
I thought that that's available.
18 foot-pounds, huh? 18 pound-feet, as they say. Let's do that.
But he put threes all over the stator for the most part.
Yeah.
Why would you work it in the transfer?
What, these? You can't get to them. They're on the bottom, yeah. Be nice if you could get to them.
Yeah. Gotta make sure to do it.
Whoop. Oh, let's see if I can hold on to this thing.
Let me hold it like do it.
Let's see. Let's see.
I'll hold it.
You think you can? Grab a hold of it.
Let's hope the two halves don't move.
They're they're snug. Okay.
He moved up the rim that pump grabs on.
I did.
Easier to-
I did. I did that too.
Okay, I'm just giving
Uh-huh.
what I see.
All right. So I think we were ready to stuff this back in the hole.
I think you said something about the feeling when you go to put it in. I guess you feel these two drop into place,
Yeah.
and then you can seat it. I guess force it faster.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Let's see.
Gasket.
Gasket's in the hole. Let's see. And he taps that down in there with a mallet, doesn't he? Hmm. Okay.
Putting it in now.
Looks like I'm
She uses a screwdriver to line up both holes.
okay.
I think the one over here is what I use. Do this one or this one.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think it's coming good.
La dee 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 la da
Pressure
da.
on one corner, taps it gently with the mallet on the opposite. Let's toss those bolts. I don't know what the bolts back on those. Probably the same, I think.
Probably. Oh my goodness. That's not good. Okay.
I think some necessarily to paste is 18. So they're 18.
All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna scroll up, see what everybody's talking about, huh? Dirt bike transmission, sweet. Ooh, had to go to church, Dakota. Wow. A similar problem with transmission in BMW. Ooh, I hate BMW transmissions. Fixing somebody come around. I refuse to go there because the BMW is a very bad boy. BMW, big money wheels. Yes, I was a European car mechanic for 16 years.
And these next 7 are 18 pounds, and you change the rate on.
Yep.
I'm going to do
I think we'll be okay with it. If you want to get a new one, you can, because we're still waiting for the pan and the filter and the flex plate. So this is just the only critical thing we had to do to it. So once this is done and back together, then we'll be good to go. Can you go to the blue toolbox and get the white engine assembly lube, Alf? It should be on the top, or it's in the very top drawer. Long white tube. See it in there? Up at the top, blue cap. No? There should be a tube of Seal Glide. Should be a tube of Seal Glide up there as well. Ooh. Her daddy come out the door with a shotgun. I was already expelled. Dakota, here's a story for you. I was already expelled from school. And I went to a different school's homecoming with my girlfriend at the time and another friend of mine that was already expelled from school, his girlfriend at the time. They were all, 12th grade seniors, if you would. And so we went to their homecoming. It was all right. It was fun. I don't dance. As you can tell, I'm not a dancer. We didn't stay very long. So at the time, I had an '87 Jeep Wrangler, and where the school was, it's close to the woods, close to a lot of. So here up north, we called it rooting. Some people call it mudding. Some people call it, four wheeling or whatever you want to call it. So we took and left early. We were probably at that school for about a half an hour, and us being us, hey, this sucks. We want to leave. So we all left and took the 4-wheel drive Jeep out into the middle of the woods, played in some mud, and then the old Alan Jackson came on, and it was a done deal, bud. Everybody was making out, having a good time. Played in the mud, went swimming in the creek, park a Jeep up on the hill and shine the headlights down on the water. Had a few drinks, had some stuff to smoke, had some stuff you put on your tongue. It was a good time. Really good time.
Old and old for 16. About the big transmission cases, 30 foot-pounds.
I'll tell you what, those definitely felt like more than 30 foot-pounds. All right, so those are supposed to be 22, you said?
18.
These, the pump to the housing, 18. Seems awfully light.
According to global transmission, it's 18.
Okay. Nope. If it leaks, it's your fault.
Okay. Cool. This means double the work for you. Oil can is 16.
Does not feel.
Pump cover to pump body bolt, 18. Pump assembly to case bolt, 18. And there's 7 of them. Okay.
Yes.
18. I'm getting crazy readings for the bell. We'll have to research that. We don't have to put that on the map, right?
No. Okay. We're on there. It is Vaseline. Vaseline.
That's like my favorite color.
Whoa. You okay? Oh, that was a burp? Sound like you were coughing up a lung. Ah. What I'm looking for. I need a doodad. That is not going to be long enough. Boop, boop, doop, boop. Boop, boop, doo. Boop, boop, doo. Boop, boop, doo. Boop, boop, doo. Uh-huh. I got a doodad around here somewhere. Just gonna have to wing it. What up, my dude? You all right?
Battery.
Yep. There should be 2 more on the floor. Should be 2 more on the floor.
Now we have one more.
All right. Nice work. Nice work, my friend.
Don't rub your hand on it.
It's all dirt. Shouldn't be metal on it. Here, take one of these, bud. Take one of these and lay it over the seat. Doubt out of that.
Remember that time whenever I found like your eye protection goggles?
Yes.
Yeah, why did you put them in there?
Dude, I couldn't even tell you why they were in there.
Why?
I couldn't tell you. That's why. I don't know why they were in there. Probably sat them in there a long, long time ago.
You probably never knew that. Oh, I guess I don't need them anymore.
That's exactly right.
You were telling me because you were done with using them. And then I forgot all about them.
I did. You're definitely right about forgetting about them.
Well, it's pretty important, so maybe you have a desk on, you can put your goggles on instead.
I think you've been talking to some of Dad's friends.
What do you mean?
Give them a hard time about wearing glasses.
Everybody gives Dad a hard time about wearing safety glasses.
That is that all to be hard.
Yeah, you might need some better dents on the goggles if you want to see good.
I reckon.
Or you could just put the Then you drop your match.
That's right. You see, I've already got my safety glasses on. And then I got my squints. My safety squints are always with me.
Are you sure about that? Because I went to glass and it's really expensive.
See, squint your eyes. Squint your eyes. Tighter, tighter. Safety squint. See, you got a pair too.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive. Very positive, son. All right. Well,
So there's four specs to the bolts that hold that pressure switch in.
yeah, that's the torque converter switch. Torque converter pressure solenoid. Don't bonk your head on the corner of that tailgate. It is going to hurt really, really bad. What'd you do with my flashlight there, bud?
Yes,
It's beside me. All right. Yep. Come on, either go that way or go this way. There you go. There you go. Nice. That chain's a little heavy, huh? It sure is. Yes. 8 pound feet. Okay. There go the fireworks, bud. What'd you say? 8 pound feet. We're doing a live stream, son.
The bell hasn't rolled all over the place, so we're gonna leave that off for tonight, and we're gonna have to research all that.
Okay.
So I'm not sure, but I don't want to tell you wrong.
Alrighty. Sounds good to me. It looks clean. Little firework action going on out there. Hey, corn. Yeah, that's my son, Dakota. Hey, you must have heard me talking about you. Corn. Okay.
For these flooring, up apart.
I wouldn't necessarily say they were worn, but when I knocked that bushing in, they all came out. So I had to do the spring thing and all that.
Pin worn?
No. What pin?
The
pin that holds it? No. It looks fine to me.
Okay, so that's what you're saying with the wear items. That the ring and stuff. Or the rubber and stuff.
What's that? Yeah. Yep. For doodles. Because if you put it in any other way, your solenoid wouldn't go in. There we have it. One assembled jobby there. Doodad.
O-ring the same?
Say again?
Was this O-ring the same?
Yes. Everything was perfect.
Okay.
Everything was perfect. Yep.
It's not. It was black and white, so.
All right, I'm gonna stick the torque converter lockup row ring back on. If you're gonna order one, then that's great, but the old one's back on. Yeah, but these did not have any red Loctite on them at all. That pan you're getting, does that have a drain plug in it? I think I'll weld one into it, yeah.
I'm sure we can find it. It's not like it's going to be hidden.
It's not going anywhere.
It's just supporting free.
Oh
Sorry,
my
guys.
gracious. I don't know how you managed to do that. Jinkies, everybody went for a ride.
Everybody else had a roller coaster crash. Just roller coaster.
Oh, is the car gonna crash? Is brake open?
I'm not afraid of it.
Corn, brother. She don't play about nothing. Don't play about nothing on this car, bud. Why do you think my hair is so fucking white?
Hey, it was white when you met me. I don't want to hear that.
Don't let it lie to y'all.
I didn't do it.
Finally, a normal video. Thanks, Justin. Corn says, I see you working on that transmission with Skinny Jeans' permission.
No, I didn't get permission. He was doing it when I walked in.
That's my research and development team. Everything that I make, everything that I don't make from YouTube goes directly to paying her.
Don't pay. It's the labor. I get a discount on labor.
Yeah. Heavily discounted labor.
It's not heavily. We can talk about that later.
Heavily discounted labor.
Stores.
So there we go. There we go, everybody. Sorry you missed all of the fun. But yeah, I started to do a video. Corn started to do a video of disassembly. Sorry about phone stopped recording. It said it was overheating. Whoa. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Every time we walk out to look at them, they always stop. That figures as much. Oh, there you go. Little fireworks show. Celebration. The transmission's back together.
Finally, it's working. They're coming. Open higher.
Can y'all see that all right? Looks good on the phone, so. Closer, huh? I don't know. It's Legoland. Any holiday for a week before that holiday, fireworks shows. When we first moved moved here, it was cool. And now it's just like more fireworks. All right, Dakota. I guess it's for Columbus Day. I guess it's for Columbus Day. Every holiday, like 4th of July, they do fireworks for a week before the actual 4th of July. Christmas, they do them. Halloween, they do them. No, they're still ripping them off out there. Oh well.
That's a QCS O-ring, right? And that's the input shaft.
That is the input shaft, and that's torque converter. Yeah, that would be your torque converter lockup O-ring is what they were calling it. But yeah, torque converter O-ring, I'm guessing. Oh, look at this. This is that socket that I had to get. Rib. There you go. Oh, lost focus. There we go. Rib socket. It's like a Torx, but flat. Yeah, dude. Anytime they feel necessary to shoot off fireworks, they will just start shooting off fireworks. It's a week before any holiday. Yeah, when we first moved here, it felt like it was every single night. The first couple of nights, it was like, sweet fireworks, and it just got all right because it echoes. Yeah, we could sit in my son's room and open the curtains and watch them. Like on the 4th of July when it's super muggy and the mosquitoes are horrible here, we'd sit in my son's room and just open the windows because we have huge windows in the front of the house. So we just sit there and watch the fireworks in the AC. That's right, I'm watching you. You know, I was a kid once too, and I used to push myself around on those creeper seats just like you. And eventually, I fell backwards and knocked my noggin. That's why I don't remember birthdays anymore. Or anniversaries. Oh, your birthday's Thursday, Dakota? Happy Cake Day. Happy Cake Day, bud. Snap-on. Digital. I hate them. Absolutely hate them.
I know what you get on your birthdays.
What I get on my birthdays? How old are you going to be, Dakota? 17? 18? 21? There you go, son. Yeah, dude, I hate the digital ones. That's the only 3/8 one here that I have. All my other torque wrenches are at work in the toolbox. 17. Oh, yeah. Young and dumb and full of you know what. That's green. Shaft O-ring seal. Torque converter TCC lockup. Yeah. All right. That would be it. That's a lockup O-ring.
I don't know. Keep researching that.
Yeah, I hate the digital ones. I didn't buy that. Actually, that was given to me. That one and the bigger 1/2 inch one was given to me from Snap-on when I bought that $40,000 toolbox. Yeah, I got the big 1/2 inch digital one, and I got the 3/8 digital, and then they gave me a tool credit, and I got the 1/2 inch click style Snap-on, and that's the only one I really use. And I've got a inch pound one as well.
You want to set it on there and put them in hand tight for now, or no?
We can. I mean, they weren't that tight. I can just run them up with the gun. But you want to find the torque spec? We'll find the torque spec. And that's what we'll do. I want you to be happy with the craftsmanship. Yeah, that's the little dab of Loctite that was on there. So, yeah, here, just grab a Dixie cup and put the bolts in it, and then just set them in there. Here, stick this socket in there too. Whoop. It's time for something. Yep, that's the seal and the snap collar. We got all that stuff. Oh boy. She's good at torque specs, you big head. Don't you worry about that. Corn called me a chump. So get them torque specs like she said. Punk. 15.
3.
12.
200.
No.
Oh man.
Why don't you tell me what? Why don't you tell me what 8 plus 5 is?
8 plus 6.
You tell me what 8 plus 5 is first.
8 plus 5 is 13.
13.
Just that divide half.
Dude, this kid's Rain Man smart sometimes. But he's also sometimes the smartest dumb person I know. He's a knucklehead. Oh my gosh. They're both empty. They're both empty. Why don't you do some times tables? Some of those multiplicational thingies.
Okay. 1 is 12 times 12.
12 times 12? It's 144.
Good job.
Thanks, pal. It's the only one I know.
What's 60 times?
I have no idea. I don't know what 60 times 60 is. Sounds like a lot. Why don't you tell me what 60 times 60 is? Oh, gracious. Listen to that cough.
Let's just break it down. So, you have
Well, these ones, other than this one.
6 tens.
I just rolled. I don't know.
Okay. Well, if they're not saturated in fluid, I'm going to use them to wipe my hands. But all the other ones that are dirty are going in that box right there. This one you got grass on or something.
I just rolled. Just
That one.
stuff in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Rolled and wiped the top.
There we go. 60 times 60 equals 60. What? 60 times 10. Look at this, Mr. Corn. These old jammers right here, bro. Yep, that's the hole for that.
Throw this away when we're 100% done, or?
Yeah, we don't need any of that. It's all old stuff.
Well, but I don't want to think that we're going to hold on to it until it's back.
Throw it down there on the pan. Yeah. Old Josh Nicely got me one of those way back in the day, back when I lived at the Belmont house. I think like the first year I lived there, he was at a yard sale over there off of Hopkins Road by the old Winn-Dixie, and he saw one of them and got me one of them, and I went back and got the other two. Yes, sir. That's all I know, brother. Ford. First on race day. Found on a Russian dump. Fixed or repaired daily. That's how I live my life. One fucked up old rebuilt Dodge at a time. Ugh. Hey, y'all tell me when to stop. Thanks. Oh, gotta go back just a little bit more. Yep, just a little bit more. Don't let me run you over. Honk your horn if I'm close. Whoop. And a pinch for good luck. There we go. Man, 17 years old. Old Dakota, 17 years old. Man. Remember what it was like being 17, Corn? You remember what it was like, bro? 17 damn years old? Boy, oh boy. I would not want to go back to when I was 17 years old by any means. That was a rough, rough time for me. I would not mind going back to when I was 17 and having a do-over. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. But we accomplished what we were out to do. Accomplished what we were out to do, everybody. Got that front pump disassembled and reassembled back in. Got the everything back together that we needed to put back together. We're still waiting on the new transmission pan and filter kit. So we got, according to the builder of this transmission, when it was spec'd out, it had a deep transmission pan on it. However, the car does not have a deep transmission pan on it. So we ordered the new deep pan and filter kit. Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Deep pan and filter kit. I'm gonna put a drain plug in it so we can just drain it and refill it and keep an eye on the fluid. We'll save a little bit of time. Yep, Andrew, that is a WS6. That's the wife's car. WS6 LS, single turbo. Ben, if you're just tuning in, that transmission's over there. That is right there. Just had the front pump out of it. Doing some maintenance. I'm waiting on the tool converter to come back from Circle D. That's a 2000. It's a 2000 WS6. Yeah, no, it wasn't hard. What sucked and what really pissed me off about the whole deal, Corn, is I was trying to do a long form video, right, of doing this, so I could put the long form video up, which is supposed to help me with my watchtowers and such. And I was just gonna go in and edit it up and then just do voiceover of the video. like I said, my phone gave me a overheat message and it stopped recording. So I let the phone cool off and went back to recording, and it recorded 3 more minutes of video. And essentially that was me taking the pump apart, and then the video stopped. And then that went on for me talking to myself for about 45 minutes. And I walked over to check the phone, and of course it wasn't freaking recording. So I decided just to go live. Screw it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. So I did it live. It worked out. There was enough people in the chat at one time watching. I'm sure they probably could have told me how the hell it went back together. Yeah, deep pan's going on the transmission. Deep pan is going on the transmission. And like I said, Circle D is rebuilding her converter and upgrading it. No problem there, Dakota. You're good, man. Just come and go as you please, bro. I appreciate you stopping in anyway. So, yeah, you gotta go, you gotta go. You gotta do your thing. Ain't no big deal. You're welcome in anytime you want to. Youngin'. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, so I'm sure I've said it before, but Circle D is doing the rebuild, and so right now her converter is a single disc converter, and they're upgrading it to a triple disc torque converter, which is supposed to be better for cruising. It's supposed to be better mile an hour, better for lockup, and a bunch of other stuff. So she's having that upgraded. That converter is always seemed really tight to me. The car always seemed like it was wound up like a fucking rubber band. I don't know if it's going to fix things, but you talk to different people, and people are like, "Oh no, that's what you want. That's what you want. You want a tight converter with a turbo, so that spools and this and that." I understand, but man, when you hear this fucking car take off, especially from a roll, oh my god, it is just like it's on. Boom, it's in the boost and going. There's no lag. There's no nothing. It is just on. Wow, gone. And cruising around, the car just sounds like it's having a hard time, rah! But that's what they say you want. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think there should be a little bit of slop, for lack of a better torque converter terminology. I feel like it should be a little loose, not butthole tight. To me, that converter was butthole tight. Yeah. Dakota, you got a power stroke. I had a 05 6.0 that was bulletproof, and I did the same damn thing. I put the biggest, loudest fucking turbo I could on it. That son of a bitch whistled all the time. I loved it. Just going down the road all the time, and you start accelerating in that bitch. It was great. It was 4-inch downpipe all the way out the back. That was a good truck once I figured out all of the bugs and all the electrical gremlins and shit. It was a really good truck after that. And then I sold it before I moved to Florida. No, Corn, that turbo was not set up for turbo. It was set up for just the heads, or really just the camshaft that was in it, because the motor was not built. It just had a cam in it. So when we built it, Eric had one of his buddies that works at Texas Speed spec everything for us. So he spec'd the rods, pistons, crank, cam, and he said that converter would be absolutely fine with the setup that we were going with. Because remember, this was supposed to be a nitrous car, and that's what Eric built it for, was for nitrous. We were going to run about a 250 shot of nitrous on it, and it would handle to 400 or 300 or some shit like that. And then we decided not to go nitrous. BTR3, there you go, Corn. So everything was spec'd out, and we put it together. But no, it wasn't. It was just going to be NA and nitrous. So that's what it was supposed to be. No turbo stuff. Yeah. Well, you know, we want a turbo converter, but I've been looking at uh, turbo camshafts and stuff like that too. I'm like, man, this thing ain't but a couple connectors and a couple hoses and 2 motor mount bolts away from coming back out of the car. Honestly, maybe an hour worth of work, pull the motor out of it again, change the cam, put the stage 3 turbo cam in it from BTR. Yeah. Oh, did you guys make it back home yet, Corn, from Maryland? That Mustang, you sent me a video of that Mustang. That thing was getting down. Yeah. Skinny Jeans tell you anything you need to know about this car, about the motor, about anything that's in this car. She'll tell you. I done forgot a lot of shit. Done forgot a lot of shit. Project Dream, welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out, man. About 4 o'clock, huh? Cool. Well, it sucks that you broke the old lady's transmission. It's just an upgrade now, huh? I'm doing good, man. You doing all right, Project Dream? You doing good? I'm doing well for a Sunday. Oh, yeah. I was working on that transmission you see over there. Was working on that transmission. I had to take the pump out and replace some things. Check out this, man. Check out that. Look at that corn. The guy with the white fox body, I did the roll cage in, brought that to me. Cool banner. I really didn't have anywhere else to put it, so I figured right there would be a good spot. I was going to put it above the garage doors over there, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to have to come up with some creative mounting because the supports are so far apart. I didn't want the tail flopping around either because it gets a little windy in here sometimes. Oh wow, she's been getting after that thing for a while. Oh hey, there he is right there. Slow White. Slow White is in the chat. Yeah. Uh yeah, you could definitely go LSD, huh? Yeah, it's cool. It's nice. It's like one of the old ones, man. It's not that thin, cheap cheap material. That's a real thick one. It's like canvas almost. But yeah. You see that you see that transmission mount I built, bro. That thing is holding up like it ain't nobody's business. Yeah. It's a nice night to go get into some boost too. It feels good out here. What is it? It's 78 degrees in the shop, so it's probably 70, 72, 73 outside. Thanks, Project Dream. I appreciate that, man. I've got a playlist. I got a playlist that I set up that's got a lot of project videos, like the guy there, Slow White. He's got the 91, 92 Fox body that we did a pile of work to that thing. We rewired it. We did an 8.5 cert cage in it. We redid the trunk or the hatch, redid the hatch, dropped the fuel cell down in it. It turned out absolutely phenomenal. You could check that out. I put all the videos together in a playlist, so you just watch them, at your leisure. There's a bunch of I put all my live streams together in a playlist. I did a bunch of shit because people were asking for me to do playlists, and so I did, so they could go and click on them and just let them all play. So there's a bunch of videos. There's some good videos. There's some bad videos. There's all the street racing stuff has been set to private. Nothing, no illegal street content is watchable anymore. So it's just me fucking around in the shop doing stuff. I got a '86 Fox body that's coyote swapped with a big single on it. That car is really the focal point of the channel for a long time. There's some Honda stuff. I got a buddy that's got a Honda that makes good a bit of power. I'll work on his car a little bit in some of the videos. And there's quite a bit of content. I mean, I got 300 and some videos. I think I'm up to like 300 and some videos, but just watch them. I appreciate the hell out of it, honestly. I need to get my watch hours up and hope to get monetized one of these days. I'm trying to get monetized. Maybe I can make $1 or $2 off of this YouTube thing, I don't expect to be, no CJ race cars or, that level of a content creator, but I try to bring everybody raw, unfiltered, natural content, no smoke and mirrors, just me fucking up or doing something right. You never know. It's 50-50. But I do like to do live streams a lot. I like to talk to people. Where are you from, brother? Where are you from? Project Dream. I'm assuming you're a dude. Might not be. I don't know. I don't work here. Yeah. Yes. People definitely learn when they fuck up, and I have learned a lot from fucking up. Well, once the wife's car is done, the Fox body's coming back in here. I went to FL2K and bought a new anti-roll bar, and I bought the one that mounted under the differential, and got to looking at it and downloaded the Norway. Hell yeah! Downloaded the directions and started reading them and looking, and the back of my car is pretty well modified, if you would. Got to taking some measurements and looking, and it just wasn't going to work. So I had to swap it out. So I got up with UPR and explained to them what was up. They were cool with it. So there was a $50 difference between the two parts. So they sent me a shipping label, which took that $50, sent me a shipping label, sent me the new part that I need. I ended up going with the bolt-in style anti-roll bar. You weld the pads up, and then you could bolt the anti-roll bar in and take it in and out. If I break it again, I could just unbolt it, drop it out of the car, and weld it back up versus trying to weld it on the car. So I made that swap to that, which is cool. I had absolutely no problem with UPR at all. They didn't squawk or nothing. They wanted pictures of the box and the contents in the box, and I was like, man, I haven't even opened the damn thing yet. So I basically sent them an unboxing video. So I grabbed the old phone and went out there. I was like, yep, there you go, man. It is unopened. And I cut the box open, flipped it all out. I showed them what was inside, and they're cool. We're going to send you a label and everything. So now I just got to get it in here, get it on a lift, and cut the old roll bar out, put the new one in. That I've broken mine 3 or 4 times now. Broken the arms off of the anti-roll bar. And I've just welded them back on. And the last time I did it, I'm about a degree. The passenger side one is about a degree higher than the driver's side one. So now when I accelerate in the car wants to push the ass to the left, and it's a handful to hold on to, especially when it really starts getting in the boost. So it needed to be done. I hated to spend that money, but it needed to be done. Is that Ellen? Ellen? Elaine? Ellen? Ellen? Ellen, I'm assuming. I'm not even going to try to enunciate. I'm sure is the Q silent? Is the Q silent? That's all I need to know. That's a, oh my goodness. Quaxville. Asheville? Asheville? I don't know. That's why I don't try. Hell yeah. Whew. I appreciate everybody stopping in. I appreciate you, Project Dream. I appreciate you subbing, man. I tell you what, man, it means the world to me. The people are actually interested in what's going on out here. I'm in Florida, by the way. If you weren't watching earlier when the fireworks going off. I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I'll be getting back out to this garage. Once that torque converter comes in, we'll be putting this transmission back in and get this old girl fired back up and the hell out of my garage so I get my car back in here. And then we'll be getting on that. So thanks everybody for hanging out. I appreciate you. See you next time.